Man, I've got a very special young man with me today that is in our market is killing it. And when you hear him talk, you're going to find out why. Darren Miller, how the heck are you, sir?
Hey, thanks, Kevin. I appreciate that. Doing good, doing good. Enjoying the weather out. Finally, fall time in Southeast Tennessee. We're outside of that humidity that we've been living the last couple of weeks. So we're super excited about that.
Exactly. And I tell you what, I was in Arkansas last week on a motorcycle trip, and we thought we were going to just be dying in the heat. And it was a break. We had 68, 70-degree weather in the morning and had to have our jackets on the first half of the day, which was fantastic.
Yeah,
Darren, let me tell you something. I know who you are. Not sure you know who I am, and that's okay.
absolutely.
But
Yes, sir.
we've been watching your numbers. We've been watching you grow. In fact, and I didn't tell you I was going to say this, but I think next week or next month you're going to be on the cover of Real Producers Magazine.
That's right. Yes, sir. That's going to be released next week. We're doing a meeting next Monday to toast
But
on that. So super excited about it.
that's right, and I'll be there, so I'll get to shake your hand as well. You know, we've been a part of Real Producers now for a little over a year. And for those of you who don't know Real Producers only goes out to the top 300 agents in our area. Okay, so that's a very high mark for you to be on. So congratulations for that. That's huge. But
Thank
I'll
you.
also tell you something else that you may not know. Do you know that with your current volume, you're in the top 4% of the United States?
We know that we're trying to do big things. We're trying to help as many people as we can. And I don't get caught up in the numbers. Just to be honest with you, I don't kind of look back. I don't look to the side. I just look in front of me, and we just keep grinding it on. So we're breaking some records this year in a down market. I'm excited about that. But honestly, I'm just we've been just looking forward and trying to help as many people as we can.
Okay, so saying that because you did say something very strong. We are in a down market, okay? In a market, and I've been in it 24 years, so I've seen it go up, I've seen it go down, I've seen it go up, I've seen it implode, but I've just always stayed right here and just kept working and kept working and kept working because there's nothing like great information. There's nothing like my grandfather told me all the time, the harder we work, the luckier we get. Okay.
That's
And
right.
that's all I know. So what's your secret to success? Why are you guys so successful this year?
It's my team. It's not just me specifically. It's a group of people. It's not just one person doing all this. I'm not just sitting here and hammering out the phones and doing all the perfect things. I mean, that's great, but it takes an army to do that. So my team is great. I've got a very very good back end. My systems are dialed in. We've got a good CRM. We've got a great CRM manager. She's always making sure that our customers are taken care of. That's something that I just put together the right people in the right places, and they help everyone succeed. And that's kind of what I do now is just kind of look at all the pieces of the puzzle every day and say, well, okay, this is a puzzle. We need to put this piece over here, put this piece over here, or shift this around and see if we can't switch it up. But it's the team. They're working really hard. They're showing a lot of houses. We're listing a lot of houses, and we're pricing them right, and we're just getting things done. It's my team.
That's fantastic, man. I tell you what, uh, that reminds me, it's about leadership. Okay. And I'm going to go old school on you. You remember the Titans?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so there's that one famous line in there. You know, they went through he ran them to death, and they were coming back, and you know the divide that was on the team. And the one character said, leaders or attitudes reflect leadership, Captain. You remember that part?
I
So
do.
what you're talking about is great leadership to give our teams the ability and the right to go out there and work. But we've got to have systems. Systems in our business is so very important. It allows us to take care of people. It's a fact that 87% of people will say they'll use the same lender and the same realtor again.
Hmm.
The sad fact is only 12 to 17% do, Darren, and that's because people don't have the systems. So of course, I know your background, and I know systems is big for you. So that's fantastic. Uh, how long have you been a realtor now?
Yep. So we are 8 years as an agent. I got licensed back in 2015.
Okay.
My son was born, and I was in law enforcement at the time. I was a broke cop, so I was tired of literally unplugging the lights, every fixture in the house when I left because I was trying to keep that electric bill low,
That's it.
and so I was broke, and also I needed to sell my house. And the market, it was 2015. It was okay, but it sure wasn't like it
Yeah.
was 2018, 2019, and beyond. So I needed to sell it, and I hadn't bought it that long ago. So I was a little bit on the negative side, and again, broke cop, didn't have no money. So I found myself getting my real estate license, and just to sell my house. I said, hey, if I sell mine and then maybe one or two others, then we're gonna be okay. It'll pay for itself. I've not had to pay my commission to sell it myself, but we just took off. Then one led to two, and two led to four, and I mean now we're closing 25 to 30 per month. It's crazy, but like I said, we started this in 2015, and I had some really good mentors along the way. I mean, shout out to George Edgerton. I'll give that man credit all day long. He's a great agent, great mentor.
Yep.
He taught me a lot. So, I kind of spun off the team and created my own way back in 2018. I decided that, I'm coming home to Cleveland where I live, and, this is always home to me. So we need to create systems that, I have a good basis, but I want to make my own way. And we made our own way. We started with zero, and here we are today, with 20 agents on the team and a great support staff that just, they do a really good job. I'm so proud of my agents and my staff.
You know, and I told you I don't have a script for these things. I like it to be real. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, what you're talking about, surrounding ourselves with good people, is key to it all.
Mm-hmm.
So Chad, my processor, has been with me for 5 years, and we call him our gentle giant. He's like 6'5", 300 pounds. He's a huge man. Uh, but he's so good with our people. He's so good walking people because, as you know, this business is so high stress,
Oh yeah.
and it can be. And I like to say we're going to know everything but your seventh grade locker code when we finish. Uh, but he is perfect with walking them through the process and getting them from start to finish. Josh, my son, who's been with me now for 2 years, he was at Unum for 16 years and been with me for 2 years. But I will tell you this, and right before we got on, I just finished sending an email to our underwriting manager and her boss, just saying thank you for being behind the scenes and taking care of us, because it allows us to do what we do best, which is take care of people. And knowing that you've got systems in place, it just takes all the worry out of it. That's fantastic, young man. This is very, very impressive, and this is what I wanted people to hear. You don't need me. I get that. I mean, you guys are rocking it, but that's very, very impressive. So you got 20 agents.
Yes, all the team.
All right, now, do you handle everywhere, probably from Knoxville to Chattanooga, right?
Right, yeah, we cover everything in between. We've got agents kind of specifically for different areas. But if you need an Athens agent, a Sweetwater agent, a Knoxville agent, Chattanooga agents, it may not be the same one for every market because I don't want them driving an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Right.
But they're in the area, so within 20 to 30 minutes, if you're in anywhere from Knoxville to Chattanooga, we've got you. We've got
Sure.
anything. Even commercial. I also broker a commercial division. You may not know that, but I also have another division that I do broker that's commercial. So not just residential, we take care of commercial as well.
Man, I tell you what, very, very, very impressive. Very impressive.
Thank
So
you.
the name of your group, tell me the name and tell me how you came up with that name.
Yep, Hero Homes Group. Like I said, the kind of law enforcement background. That was when I got started. I done both. I wouldn't say part-time because this was a full-time thing, but I was just somehow working two full-time jobs, dual career agents, I would say. If you're a real estate agent and you're working and you're actually working real estate, you're not part-time. There's no such thing. You're a dual career agent is what you are. So part-time is not the word. But anyways, I was in law enforcement, and I was a lot of my clients, and still today, I love my brothers in blue, back on entirely.
Sure.
Fire department, anybody emergency services really become our niche. Hero Homes Group was formed, because the heroes in our community, we want to serve them. But it's not just limited to law enforcement. We expanded without, and we take care of a lot of VA as well. We don't have a base, close to Chattanooga. But we have still a lot of people that's relocating here from across the world, and we've helped a lot of our veterans out and getting, talk about your VA loans and your products that you can help people with. But we've helped a lot of people with VA loans and things like that. So that's how Hero Homes Group was named and formed. And then we brokered with eXp Realty as the firm we chose to back.
No, that's fantastic, buddy. Well, you've done a marvelous job. Not your daddy, but I'm very proud of you. Okay.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
It's very, very strong. I look forward to shaking your hand Monday night. What's the best way for somebody to find you and your team?
Hey, just Google us, Hero Homes Group, Cleveland, Tennessee. Like I said, we cover it all, but that's where we're at. That's where my office is at. I've got a little smaller office, satellite in Athens as well, but we've got partners across. So, if anybody needs us, just Hero Homes Group, Google us, and then my personal cell phone number, 423-284-6897. That's my cell. Call me anytime. I'm glad to help.
Very good. And I'm Kevin Blair with Kevin Blair Team at Element Home Loans. My website is kevinblairteam.com. If you like this kind of information, hit like, hit subscribe, ring that bell. If you want more information about us, you can go to our About page, fill out a short form. I will personally call you. Darren, dude, thank you so much. I look forward to doing this more with you. Look forward to earning your business. And have a great day, sir.
Hey, thanks a lot, Kevin. I appreciate the opportunity, my friend. We'll see you soon.